Welcome to our report on Just Eat for Management Information Systems. We are Group 42. Our group consists of Tom, Josh,
Kim, and Alex.
Presentation Overview. Our presentation contains business model, IT strategy, entity relationship diagram, database, SQL, and web interface suggestion. What is Just Eat? Just Eat is the UK's leading online takeaway business that provides its users with a simplistic, user-friendly platform to order takeaways in their local area through their website and mobile app. Just Eat was established by Jesper Butch in a basement in Denmark in 2001. Today, Just Eat operates in 15 countries with over 59,000 restaurants and over 11 million users, resulting in 3.2 million visits to the website per month. Just Eat's business model consists of three sections: the actual business model itself, the stakeholder relationships, and the revenue journey. Just Eat's business model revolves around sustainable growth and takes into account consumers, shareholders, and restaurants. Their four main points are scalability, people, technology, and brand. Just Eat's business model impacts on all their stakeholders. For consumers, their simple ordering process known as the consumer journey allows consumers to make informed decisions about what food they order and from what restaurant, aided by the access to reviews and ratings on the restaurants. Once a consumer has submitted their order, it is transferred through a terminal directly to the restaurant. After the order has been submitted, the consumer can choose their delivery method, collection or delivery, and their payment method, cash or card. Consumers are also able to sign up with an account and store their card details securely with Just Eat, along with contact details, favourite meals and restaurants. This account can be accessed through Just Eat's IT platforms, website and app, enabling users to place orders anytime, anywhere. For restaurants, Just Eat's business model provides an easy solution to restaurants who may not have the knowledge or financial capability to create their own website or app, by enabling efficient entry to the online market. This allows restaurants to gain entry to a new market without the need of marketing or technical knowledge or the capital to set up a successfully integrated website or app. Additionally, with Just Eat's online presence and access to over 11 million users, many restaurants see an immediate increase in orders. The Just Eat platform also enables restaurants to significantly reduce their processing times and reduces communication errors through the automated system. Just Eat helps restaurants to develop their business through feedback for customer preferences and reviews left on the platform, which in turn helps to drive the standards of the takeaway food industry. Just Eat also employ their business power to offer restaurants their branded commodity prices at a lower price than what is normally available to them individually. For shareholders, the significant development of Just Eat Group in 2014, entering the high growth segment of London Stock Exchange in April and subsequently transferring to a premium listing and joining the FTSE 250 in June, indicates a strong future plan and increases the attractiveness for potential investment. This could result in attracting more investment, suppliers and customers to the company. Revenue journey. Just Eat follow a simple success-based revenue model. Their model is order-driven, business to consumer based, with revenues from this model accounting for 89% of the total group's revenues. This simple model comprises of connection fees, which is a one-off charge of up to £850 for the complete setup of a restaurant onto the platform. Commission, payments made to Just Eat by the restaurant on successfully fulfilled orders. Extra fees, typically payment card or admin fees, or top placement fees, an additional fee to achieve a higher placed or larger advert to better stand out from competitors. As can be seen from the graph, Just Eat's model has enabled growth through increased users and therefore orders, enabling Just Eat to increase their revenue by 464% from 2011 to 2014.
The strategic value of IT. Just Eat, having a robust and flexible IT strategy, is essential to the organisation's success. This is due to the business operating in an e-commerce market and only operating via their website and applications. They require the flexibility of their IT strategy to allow them to be able to change alongside working trends and to make sure that they stay competitive with the market. Continuing with the strategic value of IT at Just Eat, the strategy is continually revived to aid improving both the customer experience of using Just Eat and also the restaurant partner relationship that they use through the channel. As part of their strategic value, they use three main areas. These are bringing greater choice, driving the channel shift, and also improving the consumer experience. 1. Bringing greater choice. This is when Just Eat purchased a new EPOS technology from a company called Meal2Go. Now this helped them be able to develop their takeaway focused central system when it comes to customers ordering. This also allowed them to have more control when it comes to how their partners operate. 2. Driving the channel shift. This is whereby the Just Eat application became compatible with mobile applications. This was incorporated into their mobile strategy, but they also added a driver distance, which allowed tracking when it came to the order being complete. And this made it easy for customers to be able to see how far their order was, and they also created a bespoke general user interface for phone maps. 3. Improving the customer experience. This is whereby Just Eat started developing and testing real-time order tracking, and this allowed consumers to be able to receive a much fuller experience, as well as using technology to gain greater communication between the partner network.
Entity relationship. An entity relationship diagram is a data model used to describe the data or information aspects of a business or its process requirements in a systematic way that lends itself to ultimately being implemented in a database. The customer entity contains attributes that are relevant to the customer. These include the name, contact details, and address. The search entity links customers with the category that they search for. The search entity includes customer ID and the date and time that they search for the category. The category entity includes attributes such as category type, for example Italian, and quantity, which will show how many Italian restaurants are in the Just Eat database. The restaurants entity includes the name and address of the restaurant, including the category of takeaway and rating, which can allow users to sort the takeaway restaurants in terms of cuisines or ratings, which will be 1 to 6 stars. The product entity contains attributes including the product type such as pizza, noodle, kebab for example, allowing the customer to select the product type, which will then lead the customer to relevant items such as pepperoni pizza. The item entity contains items which will be displayed on the menu when a customer is choosing what they wish to order. This will include the item ID, the name of the item, and the price of each individual item. The order entity contains the order ID and time and date of when the order was placed. Just Eat will use this information to provide the customer with an allocated time for delivery, ensuring that restaurants are true to their delivery time promises. The order detail field contains the order details of the customer's order. This will include the items that the customer has ordered, the quantity of items that were ordered, and the detail ID. This information is sent to the takeaway business to process the customer's order. The delivery entity contains the type of delivery that the customer has opted for and contains delivery ID and delivery type. Once the order has been submitted and received by the takeaway restaurant, the food will be prepared and ready for collection or delivery. The payment entity contains the payment information, and customers can choose to allow the database to store the payment type that the customer has opted for. Other attributes include the payment total of the customer's order and the payment ID. Database. Here are the tables constructed from the ER diagram with related entities and attributes. Customer table, search table, category table, restaurant table, product table, item table, order table, order detail table, delivery table, payment table. The following lookup tables relate between tables to ensure only correct entries can be made into the database. For example, payment type, cash or card only. Category type, lookup table. Product type, lookup table. Delivery type, lookup table. Payment type, lookup table. The following relationship diagram relates to the ER diagram and the links such as one-to-many between the entities. SQL query. Tom is enjoying his night in watching TV when he sees the advert for Just Eat. After seeing the advert, he decided to order a takeaway for the first time through Just Eat. Tom visits the Just Eat website and types in his postcode to see what takeaway restaurants are in his area. Tom then decides to sort the restaurants by rating to ensure he gets the best quality food. After seeing the results, Tom chooses to further sort the restaurants by category and selects Italian. As can be seen, the database query results reflect the web page. For example, Milano Pizza is the top result in the database and also on the web page. Below is the actual SQL query that is inputted into the database to filter these results for Tom.
Web interface suggestions. Just Eat's webpage background is bland and doesn't reflect the theme of its marketing campaign. So what do I mean by that? For example, the rivaling competitor, Hungry House, are using more interactive images and effects, as you can see on its webpage, and are surely aligned along with its marketing campaign. This for sure has more advantages to entice a general public. For further suggestions, the layout within the interface requires more consistency in their structure, and we believe that they must highlight what the general public really wants to see. One of the noticeable points was the absence of hygiene rates. By introducing this, it could provide extra information when making a decision, and also to protect from any serious damage that could be done to both the well-being of customers and the reputation of Just Eat.